throwing out the tail whip on the front side of the box jump. Turning around on the vert. Coming right back down. And setting up the downside tail whip, kicking that bike opposite. Now we've got Michael setting it up again with a little no-handed fly out. Come on now, where's my crowd at? I want to hear you guys out there. And now it's time to bring Pete back out. Like I said earlier, this guy is one of the top flatlanders in the world. He's invented over half the tricks the guys are doing in competitions today. So we've got Pete pulling out the bar flip, jumping off the front end of the bike and spinning the handlebar. There it is once more. And you guys have to pay close attention to where his hands and feet are at all times. Come on now, we've got a huge crowd out here. I want to hear you. All right, Pete coming around for another week of tricks. Now Pete's out here doing enough for his sponsors today. Qualman Bikes, Phoenix, Intertwined, Hoffman Hot Dogs. And he is especially doing enough for you folks in the crowd. Pete pulling out the no-handed hook spin there, and now he's going to set it up into the decade. All right, so you've seen the riders get warmed up. You've seen some flatland for Pete, and you've seen the ramp riders work the edge of the ramp. But how many people came to this show wanting to see some high-flying BMX action? We're going to start it off with Morgan Wade coming in with a huge bar spin over the box. And now we've got Michael there. And this guy's always got a huge smile on his face. He's having a good time out here feeling the crowd today. Michael setting it up on the vert. Coming back down with a huge no-hander. And now Morgan, the Texas boy, out here doing it up for 5'10", Empire BMX, Hoffman Hot Dogs, and United Bikes. Morgan throwing up the no-hander on the vert. Coming down with the no-footer to no-hander over the box. And here comes Michael. Now you folks may recognize Michael from the 2012 X Games competition in LA. He took 8th place in vert. But he also took home a 4th place this year in the Asian X Games. And of course, another X Games veteran, Morgan Wade, out there doing it up big. Setting it up with the Euro table on the top side of the vert. Coming right back down with the one-handed no-footed cannon. What do you think? You guys having a good time out there? Yeah! All right. Well, the tricks are just going to get bigger. So we've got Michael with the cannonball double C grab. And now we've got Pete Brandt coming back out. That's right. I want Pete to come front and center so everybody can see him. All you folks down here, I want you to scream for Pete. All right, we've got Pete setting it up. He's going to step it up on the top side of the bike and go into the no-handed blender. Now, we always like to take care of our audience. So let me ask you, how many people out there like free stuff? Does anybody out there like free stuff? Well, right now, the loudest people in the crowd are going to get hooked up with some free stuff. Texas, are we still having fun out there? All right, well, we've got Morgan Wade coming and showing off some flatland skill of his own, going from the hang 5 into the hang nothing. But I think we need to get the master out here to show him how it's done. We've got Pete Brandt. Now, Pete told me he had a few new tricks that he wanted to debut at the fair this year, that he's only going to do it for the loudest crowds. All right, we've got Pete sending it up into the variation of the cliffhanger that is called the bar hanger. Now you folks may recognize Pete from his Panasonic 3D commercial he was on TV. That's right, this guy is world famous. He is one of the most talked about BMX riders on the ESPN BMX show. You guys can see why. All right, it's time to get Morgan and Michael back in the air. Come on now, they need some encouragement from the crowd. We've got them setting it up side by side, going out to Superman. And Morgan's not slowing down. Come on now, let's show some love to the Texas boy, Morgan Wade. Morgan with a huge C grab in the air. And here comes Michael Laren, doing it up for Gatorade, Target, Grind, and Camp Woodward. Come on now, where's my crowd at? Michael with the no-footed can to late tower. And here comes Morgan setting it up another time. This guy is known for going big on the mega ramp, but I guarantee you, he's gonna go huge at the State Fair today. So let's get loud for Morgan Wade. Going out the nothing Superman, taking all his limbs off and stretching out over that bike. Okay. Are you guys still enjoying the show?
Yeah!
Michael is stretching out a big Superman C-grab. Here comes Morgan, the Texas Ghost Pepper. He's coming in hot. You guys get loud for Morgan Wade. Morgan throwing out the big one-handed tail whip. And Michael there. Come on now, let's show Michael some love. Michael setting it up smooth on the quarter. Coming in with the one-handed Superman C-grab. And it's time to get Pete right back out here. You guys want to see a little more out of Pete? All right, we've got Pete setting it up on that back wheel spin. Like I said, you have to pay close attention to where his hands and feet are. He's flipping the bike into the inverted position and now throwing out the inverted hook spin. Anytime his bike is in that upside down position, it makes his tricks twice as hard. So let's get behind Pete Grant and get loud out here at the State Fair. All right, here comes Michael Laren. Now it takes a ton of energy for these guys to keep pedaling at the ramps, so they need a lot of help from the crowd. Michael with a 360 look back and Morgan with a huge 360 of his own. Come on now, I want to hear my crowd. Michael with the downside 3-whip and Morgan with the frontside 3-whip. These guys are starting to pull out their contest-winning tricks. Michael there setting it up big. Throwing the one-handed 3 to turn down. Morgan's got a look on his face like he wants to go big. He needs some help from the crowd. Like I said, it's windy out here, and these guys are still pulling out all their best tricks. That's right, let's get loud for Morgan Wade coming out of Tyler, Texas. Morgan firing out the 720, 2 complete rotations. So what do you think, Texas? Are you guys still enjoying the show? Yeah! Well, it's not over yet. We've got Michael there and setting it up on the vert. Come on now, put your hands together for Michael. Michael with the Indian Air to tail whip. And now we've got Pete coming out for another run. This guy just recently received a Lifetime Achievement Award. You guys can see why. He is one of the best in the world. So let's give it up for Pete Grant. Pete's still going. Come on now, crowd. Let's put our hands together and get pumped up for Pete. Pete's headed back into that no-handed blender. I think we're going to have to change the name of that trick to the Texas Tornado. All right, Michael Laren and Morgan Wade look like they were down there cooking up something big. Let's put our hands together and get loud. We've got Michael standing up with the downside toe up on the vert. Coming in with the toe up over the box. I can tell these guys are trying to put their lines in between the gusts of wind. But Morgan's still coming out, doing it up big. Let's get loud for Morgan Wade. Morgan with the 360 Superman tail whip, 3 tricks in 1. And he's not slowing down. You guys get loud for Morgan. Morgan throwing out a huge flare.
Oh my God!
The backflip tail whip. Here comes Michael. Now Mike Cal says he wants to pull out something that you don't see at just any old BMX stunt show. So I want everybody out there to give him some encouragement. Put your hands together and get loud for Mr. Mike Cal. That's right, he heard that everything was bigger and better in Texas, so here he comes. Mike Cal throwing out the front flip. And here comes Mike Cal and Morgan setting it up side by side. I want to hear my crowd out there.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
What did you think of the show? And we had a great time too. We always love coming back to the State Fair of Texas. You guys are always the best crowds. And since you were involved the entire time, I think you guys earned one more jump. You guys want to see one more?
Yeah!
We're going to call out the Texas boy, Morgan Wade. He's going to come out here and do it up big. But you guys got to promise me you're going to be louder than you've been the entire time, and you're going to have your cameras ready. Can you do that?
Yeah!
Come on now, Texas. You can get louder than that. I want you guys to get pumped up for Morgan Wade. While you guys on the end, this is going to look really cool.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Give it up once more for the big time Action Sports Show team. Morgan Wade, Mike Cal, and the amazing Pete Brett. All right, folks, thank you once more for being such a wonderful crowd. Like I said, we always love coming back to the State Fair of Texas. I also want to thank our great sponsors, Hoffman Hot Dogs, for bringing us out this year. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here at the fair. Now, the riders are going to grab a quick drink of water, and then they're going to head down to this white tent where they will be signing autographs. You guys can come by, purchase a t-shirt for $15, poster for $5. We're also selling some raffle tickets for a chance to win a brand new BMX bike. So come on down to the tent and meet the riders. We'll be back on at 4 and 6 o'clock. Thank you.
All right.